Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad. Today I'm going to be doing the fifth one for me in the Track 10th Birthday Beer series. This is technically the sixth beer, but I've got 5 of them and this is the last one for me. I think it's the last one I'm going to do of the series because I've just not enjoyed this one. But hopefully I like this one because this is Track and Omnipollo. This is Aetheria and this is a TDH TIPA at 10%. I love a TIPA. I cannot find a bad one. They are just delicious. I think the lowest I've ever given a tip was maybe a 7. They don't tend to be that bad. Most of them are the 9s and 10s though, so they tend to be really good. But 10% Track tipper. This is something that I know they should just be able to smash. Omnipollo are really good with their high end, high ABV, just beers in general. So these two should work out. But I also thought Track and Cloudwater should work out. Track and Verdant should work out. The whole series, Track and whoever they worked with should work, and they just haven't made it. Anyway, so the back says, a gas giant weathered in rainbow hues where crystal isles swell in tides of insistent seas. It's a vegan-friendly beer, and it's brewed with Citra 702, Citra Cryo, Nelson Suave Bliss, Nectron, and Nectron Cryo. That is there at the back. I've liked the little, what's it called, logos at the bottom. Anyway, let's crack it open and see what we got, shall we? This was the beer of the series that I was looking forward to the most. It's a tipper. I don't think you can go wrong with one. I hope that's on the outside of the glass. Shit, I don't think it is. There's a bit of dirt in that. I don't think it's... No, it's there. One sec. Poured me beer and there's dirt in it. Look at that. Big chunk of dirt in the glass. Anyway, let's get pouring. See what we got. Right, I'll do about halfway because I want to check if there is an alcohol ring. Should be. It's a very mild one. Can't really tell, but there's a small alcohol ring on there. It's just stuck to me this now. Right, beer. So we have a lovely mango juice looking beer. Nice orange, really punchy orange actually, with an ivory compact head. Looks quite nice. Let's get a smell, see what we get, shall we? It smells nice. Mango, passion fruit, pineapple, guava, papaya. A little bit of pine on the back end. It smells fruity, it smells exotic, it smells really, really good. Let's get a mouthful for body and carb. Carbs, nice, light, super soft. Bodies, medium full. It's juicy, it's really fruity. It's got a nice it's got a nice dryness on the back end of the beer. There's a slight bitterness in there as well. It is so far so good. Let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Where am I? Tipper. Cheers. It's good. Flavours are a bit mild. A bit on the subtler end of it. But it's nice. It's not bad. So the mango, the passion fruit, the guava, the papaya all translate from the smell into the flavour. Works well, tastes quite nice. Pardon me. But they are, again, milder than the smell. The smell, they've got a nice big punch to them. This is more like a nice helping of flavour. Underneath it you do have a pine backbone, a nice little bitterness in there, which works well with the sweetness, sort of balances it all out. It's not too sweet, not too bitter, it's nice. It's got a nice juicy kick to it. And it's mostly that throughout the beer. You get a little bit of a resinous flavour towards the middle half of the beer, but not in massive. And then the back end, you got this lovely, nice white wine dryness to it. A little bit of white wine flavour. But again, most of it, if not all, is not that strong of a flavour. It's not that over the top. It's a good tipper, but it's not the best tipper I've ever had. It's good. It is good. But it could be better. With Track and Omnipollo especially, this could be so much better. The 10%, it's very nicely hidden. You've got no sort of suggestion of any alcohol warming, any booziness, none of that. It is very well hidden, but the flavours are on the subtler side. They're mild. They aren't coming through as much as a typical tipper does. And I'm comparing to Overtone, I'm comparing to Track's own stuff, Omnipollo's own stuff. I have had so many tippers on this channel. It's become unreal. One of these poly cans that you can see just here is a tipper. Fantastic stuff. One of these cans here that isn't the Polly's one. Nuclear Fog is on here somewhere. Just the can, not the drink itself. Best tipper I've ever had. So I've got a good experience with tippers, and I know what's good and what's bad. The flavours work. The flavours are good. They are good. They're just too subtle. They're just not enough, and that's where Track has fallen with this 10th birthday stuff. I don't know if they did it too quickly, if they brewed it too fast, I don't know if they didn't put enough flavourings in the beer. I don't know what's happened. The whole series has just fallen flat, and this is a 10th birthday. It's a big celebration thing. You know, they've been going since before I was able to legally drink. You know, I'm 25, and these have been going since I was 15. That's big. So, you know, this is a big thing for them, and it's just missed the mark every time. So it's an okay tipper. It's not the best one I've had, but it's not the worst. I don't know what it is with this one. The whole series with these, they've just not done it. It's fallen flat, missed the mark, or they've just not been that nice. So it's a TDH as well. There is a dryness on the back end, but it's not as dry as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I'm going to go away. I'm going to drink it. I've spent money on it, but this is the last. There is more than 5 beers in this series. This is the 6th one, so that says everything. I think there's 2 more that came out after this. I think they're doing 10. I don't know. I don't really care at this point. I've lost. What's it called? Track. Say it. Which?
You lost interest.
Oh, interest. Yeah, I've lost interest in this 10th birthday shit. It's not going well. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just not been that good. So, Track and Omnipollo, Aetheria TDH TIPA at 10%. I'll have one more mouthful and I'll. Out of 10, 7. I'm going to give it a generous 7. I think it should be a 6.5. I'm going to give it a generous 7 because it's a tipper, and they've hidden the 10% quite well. But aside from that, it's an okay tipper. If you want to get into a tipper and try it out and see, you know, test the waters, this is probably a good starter. But aside from that, when you're celebrating the 10th birthday like Track is, this is meant. I think this should be over the top. I think this should be really in your face, giving it the roll, you know, proper going for it, not just meddling about and just seeing what works, pardon me, and what doesn't. Especially when you've got 2 giants like these who know their high-end stuff. It's just what I think. It's all opinion. I think it's okay. You probably like this, probably think it's the best one. And if you do, I'm curious, let me know. If you down below. If you like the series, let me know. I'm not doing any more though. I'm not. I'm finished at 5. But yeah, so it's getting a 7, a generous 7 out of 10. So if you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you don't, if you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Track's website. This came from the Market Bottle Shop. I don't know how much it costs. Probably about £9 something. It's 10%er, so probably about £9-ish. You're paying for percentage at this point. But yeah, the link will be down below for track. If you want some of the other stuff, which is actually quite nice, it'll be down below. Or the Market Bottle Shop, like I said, where I got this one from. I don't think he's selling it anymore. I think they sold out. But there's a whole section dedicated to track, and I'd recommend most of that stuff anyway. But yeah, link down below. If you've had it, let me know if you liked it, if you didn't. If you liked the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, like usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later.